Welcome to Youth at Work Talking Safety, a fun and engaging curriculum that helps teachers and community-based job placement staff educate young people about the basics of job safety and health. This video series is designed to walk you through the key concepts and activities in each of the 6 lessons of the curriculum. The curriculum presents essential information and career readiness skills through a focus on 8 core competencies. In Lesson 1, Young Worker Injuries, we'll introduce students to the topic of young worker safety. Find out how much students already know about workplace safety and health and workers' rights, and help them understand that workplace injuries are common, but are predictable and preventable. For this lesson, you'll need a flip chart or whiteboard and markers, a computer with internet access and projector or a DVD player and TV, and student handout 1, Job Safety Quiz. Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Keller.
Today, we're going to begin to discuss the topic of workplace safety and health. By a show of hands, how many of you have had a job? Jake, where did you work?
I worked at a grocery store stocking shelves.
Have you ever been hurt, or do you know anyone who has?
Yeah, my older brother Tim fell off a ladder and broke his leg at work.
I'm sorry to hear that. Workplace injuries are common and can change your lives forever, but they're also predictable and preventable. One of the reasons people get hurt at work is because there are hazards on the job. A hazard at work is anything that can hurt you, either physically or mentally. We'll talk more about hazards later in class. First, I want to see how much you already know about workplace safety and health and your rights as workers. So we're going to take the job safety quiz. Anna, can you read the first question?
Sure. The law says your employer must give you a safe and healthy place to work.
Is that true or false?
True.
Right, true. This should include training you on. Okay, the last question is, how often do teens get injured on the job in the United States?
One every day?
Actually, the correct answer is every 9 minutes. Young workers are injured more frequently than you would think. Next, we're going to watch a video called Teen Workers, Real Jobs, Real Risks, Mallory's Story.
At 14, Mallory got her first job at an ice packing business. She wanted to earn money for church camp.
It was August 7th at 7 o'clock at night, and we were bagging the ice, and there's a preset amount of how much ice you get in the bag. And
while students watch the video, ask them to keep in mind these 3 questions. What are the main messages of the video? What are they trying to tell you? What are some health or safety hazards you see in the video? You heard Mallory's story of how she was injured at work. Now let's examine some other real-life stories of teens who were injured or killed on the job. For each story I read to you, I want you to look at the picture and imagine why this happened. What could have prevented the person from being hurt? And how could it affect their daily life? Jack worked in the kitchen of a fast food restaurant in the evenings after school and on weekends. One Friday afternoon, Jack had to work the fryer. At one point, Jack walked across the floor carrying a basket of French fries. He didn't see a slick spot on the tile, and he slipped and fell. He landed on his tailbone and was seriously hurt. Now Jack has pain that won't go away, and he has trouble walking and sitting. Why did this happen?
Because the floor was greasy.
Yes. So what could have prevented Jack from being injured?
A mat, cleaning the floor, or maybe some safer shoes.
Good. I can see that as a class you understand that all people are at risk for being hurt on the job. All jobs have hazards. As teens, you're twice as likely to be injured at work, and some of these injuries can change your life forever. The good news is, workplace injuries are predictable and preventable. As we continue with the lessons this week, you'll learn more about the risks and hazards at work, what to do in an emergency, your rights and responsibilities, and how to solve health and safety problems at work. This concludes lesson 1 of 6 in the Talking Safety training video series. In this lesson, we covered how to help students understand that workplace injuries are common and can change their lives forever, but they're also predictable and preventable. We hope you found this training informative. Thanks for watching. You can get more information on young worker safety and health topics from any of these resources.